Hey guys.
I do that.
David.
You want someone else to do the intro?
No,
Someone
I'll
else.
do it.
It's gonna be you, Nick.
Alright,
What do
no.
you mean?
I could do it.
Hey guys, it's Kids on the Podcast. I'm David here with Nick and Luke.
And here we're gonna be conversating about trending news, popular topics, and beliefs of our society.
Oh yeah.
Alright, there we go. Now we can do whatever we want. I can cut this part. We're good. We did it, boys.
Alright, yep.
Oh, yeah.
We did
Alright,
it.
let's go. We should just
That was
keep
the
it
hard
like we should just keep it going. Like we don't even
Oh yeah,
cut
we
that
should just
crap.
keep it. We don't even cut it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like
we
a real
listen like
podcast.
about us not cutting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, they'll be like, "There's something wrong with these kids," and we're gonna be like, "Yeah, alright."
So, Cameron Boyce died. That little freaking.
Oh yeah. Did you guys
Yeah.
even watch the show like for real?
I did. Yeah, I watched Jesse a lot. It was
I only watched it
pretty
like
fun.
a couple times.
Like it made no sense at all, but I watched it. It was pretty fun.
I like the intro.
I didn't know he was like 5 years older than us.
I didn't know either. Like I remember watching this one video about him, and it was like he cussed, and I was like so freaking shocked because I was just a little boy. I was like, "What? They cuss?"
Disney people can't cuss.
Exactly.
Apparently, he had epilepsy.
Oh, he did? I don't even know.
I saw that on a little news thing, but I don't know if that was true or not.
How did
'Cause
he
it
get
wasn't like a real
epileptic
news source.
seizure in his sleep? Or
I don't
maybe it
think
was-
it's all light based. I think it just can happen.
Oh
like,
yeah.
The trash.
But I don't know, because I don't have it.
Yeah, and I've never really researched it. You know what I mean?
I can't even find anybody. This is grade A gameplay right here. Oh, I see somebody.
Well, yeah, he died. People were trying to say it was a prank for the Jesse cast.
I really thought it was.
I didn't think it was a prank.
I saw it on
He did that.
Snapchat.
Like, yeah, I
That's
saw
on
it on
Snapchat.
somebody's story when I woke up. Yeah. On
Yeah.
Snapchat. We were just
I was
talking
like,
about,
who's
oh,
pranking?
really? He died? Like,
It was like a
Yeah.
Josh
I didn't think he
situation.
was gonna die, because, like,
he's like so young. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. Everybody was
weird.
calling
I
it fake in the
couldn't-
comments on Instagram. And I was like, oh, who does that?
Who would fake that?
Yeah, who would just be like,
Uh,
yo,
for
I
views.
can't believe he's dead.
Oh, actually, that actually might work. That might be the new meta. Just pretending
Yeah,
somebody's dead for views. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Let's
that's
do that.
actually not
I know
bad.
they do that
Let's
with
do that to
Betty
pump
White.
up a podcast.
Be like, oh my
That
god,
one
Nick's
YouTuber-
dead.
Racist,
And then
racist,
they'd be like,
racist.
who's Nick?
Yeah, exactly. Or that one YouTuber, J Station, that kind of just. It might not be J Station, but he just kind of makes like a video about them, like the day after they died. Like
Oh,
he made one
the-
about Etika.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't a real one, though.
Yeah,
He
you
was
know what
talking
I'm
about,
talking
like, yeah. He did, like, it's like talking to them on the Ouija board.
Yeah, like 3 a.m. challenge at it, talking to Etika.
I didn't think Etika was gonna kill him, so that was kind of weird. Because he didn't seem
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't
person
know.
I would.
I didn't even watch him honestly.
Etika,
The only
he
reason
didn't
I know
seem-
about him is because he died.
I always see it in, like, memes on Instagram.
Oh really? Wait, what does he look like? I might have seen him. On
He has,
Instagram.
like, that high top, like, fro. Where it's, like, really straight.
Oh, him.
He's always playing, like,
Oh
Switch.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna die to this guy. Yup. Yeah, apparently Etika could like jump off the Manhattan Bridge or something like that.
They did?
Really?
I don't know.
Wow, that sucks. I
Yeah,
thought
they
he,
found him in like a
found
river.
himself. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they
that's
found
fine,
like his
so
why he was
Switch and like
depressed.
phone and backpack. on like the bridge.
Wow. Someone was just talking
Got
that
depressing.
YouTuber that made those yeah, I did. That YouTuber that made the videos, he was just talking about like
Behind.
how he doesn't know everybody doesn't know how Etika felt, and like he was trying to put it in the sense that he knew what Etika felt. Like nobody could really know what he felt. I guess he was just depressed.
I don't know. I think it was because like a lot of
But,
people couldn't like see through it because he was like I don't know, he's like a comedy type show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't really talk about his feelings.
Yeah, it's like
Comedy.
like Robin Williams.
Mhm.
Yeah. A lot of people died.
Dang, bro, I suck
Famous
bad.
this year.
Yeah.
It's reloading.
Oh, I
Weird,
forgot to
'cause,
switch over my settings from Siege. That's why I'm playing weird.
The kid from
Playing
Jesse
the
has the same
set.
name as me on the freaking show. So like, am I next or something? Like, this is scary.
Yeah, All
For
the
real.
loops are done.
It's confirmed.
Even though his
I
name was
just-
actually was on loop.
Oh, title of this freaking podcast: All the Loops are dying.
Here's why.
Here's why. Oh gosh, we're actually about to lose. I didn't even realize. Well, never mind.
No.
I know, I was just playing to play. Playing to play.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I died
To
the
play.
least amount of times.
Not bad, not bad.
Maybe I could get
Yeah.
some kills now. Never mind. Never mind.
Imagine that, actually, though. There's so many famous people dying this year. Like, there's like 3 or 4.
No,
and
it's
like
weird.
regular people.
I remember, like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I always used to think, like, celebrities were, like, different from regular people. Like, they don't
Yeah.
die, you know?
It really puts it in perspective that they're freaking just normal human beings that have popularity.
Yeah. I think it's because more and more people are becoming celebrities. I feel like literally nothing.
Yeah.
Or it might not be literally
If
nothing
you-
for them, but
If you're not a celebrity, you're literally nothing. Like, actually, though. Cause like, if I died, like, tomorrow, like, nobody would care. You'd just be like, oh, he didn't get on Xbox again. That's weird.
yeah.
Like, that's all.
That's
I
weird.
didn't even know that I would be dead.
Oh, suck. Oh shoot, there's a
Still
dude
talking
down
about
there.
False, though. Down
Yeah.
here. False died this year.
There's
too,
another guy
actually.
down
Or was it last year?
Oh, that was last year.
Wow. That sucks. Could actually still
That
be
was
having
weird,
fun in
though.
that game. That was weird. I've never had like somebody that I knew like on Xbox die.
Oh my god, my aim's so trash. Luke, you cursed me, I swear to god. Oh my god, I'm so blind. I just ran into front of 2 dudes and done nothing.
That's nice. Good actually. Actually, when I'm raging at this game, I do worse than when I'm actually chill. I don't know.
It's every year.
That's why I was talking to you in
Yeah,
a
that's
soft
probably,
voice.
yeah.
Like I was like, close the gap. That's why.
You just kept saying that. It's like some Stranger Things stuff. Just close the game. I could close the
Well, it
gap.
worked.
We kinda
It's not
did.
like it didn't. It like everybody was relaxed. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I shot him.
What are you doing?
Well, I died.
But that's everything in life. You just can't get mad and you'll do better. Wow.
Well, I feel like if you're playing a game, like if I'm playing Siege and I'm stressed, like I always get like, it just
But then you
stacks. Like
think
I get
about-
more angry.
Well, I think there's stress and there's anger. So if I'm stressed, I'm just stressed out, or I'm like, I guess they coincide sometimes, but not all the time. Wow, I'm using big words because it's on live.
Yeah.
These guys are hackers.
Bro, I suck. Oh my god. You guys
guys
want
are
to play some
freaking
Warzone
hackers.
after this? Cause like, Low key.
Yeah, that'll probably be the better gameplay for the freaking podcast.
Yeah, I'm just dying
Like-
repeatedly. Like I get like 2 kills and I die.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Cut
Holy
out
frick.
every part that you die.
Yeah.
Seem like you're
It's just
getting all
like,
these kills.
dang, he has like 20 kills in a row.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, they won't realize.
Still in this place.
You'll never realize. You're not
What the
usually
frick?
supposed to cut things on podcasts, but I feel
Oh
like
my
we're gonna need
kidding.
to. This is our first time.
This
we don't know
gameplay
how to
kind of
keep
sucks. I was
conversation
literally, I just watched a glacier fall.
going. Watch the glacier fall.
Yeah, it happened in Halo 5.
Oh no.
What?
I don't know about this one,
This is
but
Halo 5.
yeah, the glacier fell. Oh,
Oh my god.
I couldn't watch a glacier fall anywhere else. Wait a minute.
Yo, you said it happened in Halo 5.
Yeah, I meant
Wait,
I meant to say like IRL. Like,
Do you think
there
that
would
a
be no
glacier
glacier.
fell in real life? Like, where's. What? You live near a glacier?
Shut up.
So, he's like, what do you think I was gonna think? Obviously,
Why are you
okay.
bullying me? I was the
No.
last. I'm the one we lost. I'm the reason why. Alright, I'm probably like
Ugh.
plat
Oh,
now.
yes. No more diamonds up in here.
I don't know. Does anybody else feel like there was like a big difference from this year into last year? Or is that just me?
I don't know. Last
Mm.
year was kind of the transition, and the unknowing of high school. Now this year it's kind of like regular, I guess. I don't know. Like, because in 8th grade it was really fun. We kind of just controlled like the classroom, and in high school it's like everybody's trying to be a class clown.
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah, this probably is just because like,
Cut
it's
that out,
literally
boys. Stop,
not
stop, stop,
normal.
stop, stop, stop.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that part.
Cut,
But it's
we're gonna
literally
have to cut
not
out that
normal.
whole thing.
Why? Wait, what? We don't. We
Because-
only have to cut out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Uh,
We'll just beep it
It's
out.
not normal. Yeah, okay. It's not normal to not be a class clown in the school that we're at.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
quiet
yeah.
and you don't talk, everybody will think you're weird. But nobody
Yeah,
really bothers
basically.
anybody.
Because, yeah, there's like no bullying, which is weird. Maybe the like solution to
Nah.
bullying is just low income
Mine-
schools.
Mind your own business. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's probably because like no, it's kind of like prison. Like no matter what, you're going to fight. If somebody does something to you, like you have to, otherwise you will get bullied.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Not bullied, but yeah, I guess.
Well, not
You just kinda have to-
necessarily, because there's a couple kids that get through completely fine.
Yeah. Without a fight.
It's just like if you don't,
Like-
if you like, if you want to fight, you're gonna pick a fight, you know?
Yeah.
Other than
Pretty
that,
much, yeah.
it's- everybody's, you know, just going through our days, wasting our
We
life.
realize that we all have to be here.
One
Yeah,
day
exactly.
at a
So,
time.
you
Yeah.
know,
They physically
it's
have
not that
to keep
bad.
us there. I mean,
Like,
at
they
least
literally
it's
cannot
fun.
control us. They cannot control us. They cannot control the classroom.
It's
not like in suburban schools where they're like, if you freaking say this, you'll get expelled.
Last boots on the ground.
Yeah. I
Fight
don't
through
know.
rounds
It's just
of
everybody
increasing
trying to get through.
difficulty.
Yeah, everyone's trying to make it better for everybody else with like the jokes and stuff, which is actually pretty cool.
Wreck confirmed.
Yeah.
It does make
It's
it a
not
lot
really
better.
bullying
Like, I'm
because like
yeah.
before, like, I don't know, there wasn't really any bullying throughout my whole school. Well, there was people that'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, they're bullying me, but then they would like, I don't know, they would start it, you know what I mean?
I think the only bullying, I probably shouldn't say her name, but this
Yeah.
girl, you know that girl? Yeah, that girl.
We'll have to
It
beep
wasn't
that
even
out,
really
too.
bullying.
No,
Just
it
kind
was
of
just
like,
like
she
I
was
said,
so annoying.
it's
and a
people,
crybaby,
like-
so
even at like school, like I would defend myself, but people would like say something and then I would defend myself. And then I feel like that would
Yeah,
be viewed as
exactly.
bullying if it was only from their point of view. But the
Yeah.
stuff they say, like, it had an effect, but You know, like the
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
you
I feel
say
like-
is gonna like, I don't know. Like they'll start it and
Yeah.
then you'll finish it and then you're viewed as the bad person.
Yeah, it's just like when somebody starts to fight and you win it, and you just knock that guy's teeth like out fully, and you're the bad guy.
Yeah, I can
It was
relate. I was
self-defense,
kidding
even though I
that.
killed a man.
Oh yeah, actually I could relate because like
Yeah, you can relate because of that one dude,
that
one guy,
one good guy.
awesome guy that knocked. Let's call him Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy tried to fight me. It didn't go his way. I was labeled a racist, even though I wasn't
Yeah, I don't
doing-
even know how.
No.
He started it. He was like,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
they called
bash
me a
your
white
face in.
supremacist, but I wasn't even white. And that was the best part.
They called you a
I was
freaking
like-
white supremacist because you picked the fight. And you were the one that said, no, he said the N-word, right? And you were the one
Yeah,
that
he
said,
said he said it with a hard
How-
R.
how are
and
you
I was
the
like,
white
hey, you don't
supremacist?
say that. They said it's
Yeah.
because he doesn't know English, even though he
So,
knew perfect
oh,
English.
okay.
He understood.
So even if he didn't know English, that's okay for him to say the N-word? Like, what?
Yeah,
That's
start
completely
dropping
okay, yeah,
Spartan
alright.
lingo on me. I'm gonna bash your skull in. Alright, bud. Bet.
Eliminated.
Oh my gosh.
Round complete.
Over here.
Level
Got
2
King
Rex available.
Leonidas trying to fight me.
And Timothy over here.
Yeah, Timothy.
But I feel like at least in our district, you've at least been in like a verbal fight or a real fight, like once
Yeah.
at
I
least.
think you. Well, like, yeah.
Round 2.
It keeps it entertaining, to be honest.
Respawn timer increased.
Yeah.
And like kids aren't soft. Like I feel like they would be in suburban schools where, like,
Well, Nick, what's
talk
your
to
view on
somebody
that?
like that.
Because you go to.
yeah, because you kind of not really like in the halfway. Not
Yeah.
that bad, but not that good.
You would be like the suburban for our area. How was your high school? You
But
went,
that
like, bowling
his high
or
school isn't
anything?
that good either.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying
It's
it would be
just-
the suburban of our city, you know?
Well, I feel like that would be like.
No, not really, because that's still over. And we're gonna
Yeah,
have to
I
move
got
that up
you.
too. Bet. God, Luke. I swear to God.
Well, this is my fault. I'm gonna have to do all the editing. So.
Oh yeah, but still don't say it, because I'm just gonna make this podcast and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'll just bleep it so it's not shocking.
Eliminated in a
I know,
We're gonna
but
have to. They're gonna be listening to us talking about editing.
Yeah,
These kids
yeah,
are retarded. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, anyway, yeah,
Sorry.
Nick, what's your view on that?
My high school?
Wait, yeah, because
Yeah,
you go to like a
what is it?
predominantly white high
Bullying
school,
stuff.
so
Yeah.
is it like?
I mean, there's not really bullying. Just, you know, like what you said. Or like,
Like kids drooling in the bathroom.
yeah.
round 3.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like bullying's a thing. I don't know. I haven't been to like a suburban school, like a really suburban school. Ever.
I feel like it's more present in suburban schools because of the fact that like I don't know, they're usually more sheltered. I don't want to like say that, but I literally
yeah,
went to
it's
one
like-
and it was like the most sheltered thing. Like I went to it for like a week, and it was like sheltered, I guess. You know?
Yeah. But I feel like if you let it get to you, then that's when they actually start making fun of you. Like if
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
make it known that that's not okay, or if you like joke around with yourself, and they're not gonna like pick on you, and when they do, it's always a joke. I don't know. I feel like kids would just take it to heart, like, oh, you called me fat, and then just
Round complete.
sit there like a day crying, tell the principal, tell the freaking mom.
Yeah, I think if you like focus on it, it'll probably get harder.
It'll make it worse if you focus on it. Like, if it was one thing, you don't talk about it ever again. Like you don't. It's like with YouTube comments, like the popular people. Imagine every time they got a hate comment, they just replied like, "Oh my God, stop! Like you're hurting my feelings," or like. just
Yeah, 'cause
replied
that's
in
like
a-
that's like
in a
internet
way,
bullying
like-
or cyber bullying.
Yeah,
but
Exactly.
it's just,
Like
I don't know.
cyberbullying. Is
I think
insane,
I think bullying just depends on the person that's like getting bullied. Like we probably could be getting bullied, and we just don't care enough to like view it as bullying. You know?
Hostiles in the area.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on the sense. It depends on
Yeah,
the, I guess the term.
If you're like a light-hearted person, it might affect you more. You know?
To the Banshee Scout.
Yeah.
Clear the skies.
I don't
That would
think
make
cyberbullying
sense.
is a thing, like at all.
Well, I think people get cyberbullied, but I'm pretty sure it's like actually like cyberbullying is weird because like there's so much things you could do to just prevent it.
Yeah.
You
Block
can
a
literally,
person, use
yeah,
like
that's why
Lamau,
there's
let me
blocking
just turn off
invented.
my phone. Like
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me just delete this app if they're gonna. If it's
Let me
really
just
that bad.
unadd this person.
Exactly. There's no. I don't understand how cyberbullying even became an issue. Did somebody actually kill themselves because somebody said something online?
I mean
That would be
probably,
insane.
but like
I mean, yeah, but that's like a
There's probably
whole
a
new type
case,
of shelter. Like he gets the internet one time, and then just somebody calls him fat, and then he just like kills himself. But I don't know. It's like different, because if you get called fat to your face, I feel like it's gonna be different.
yeah, I
than,
think it's
like,
gonna cut more deep
online.
than
Yeah.
like somebody calling fat on the internet or calling you fat. on the
Exactly,
internet,
and
so.
calling you ugly or whatever. Like, it's
Because
gonna
like
cut-
if somebody
little bit
insults me on the
deeper, like-
internet, I just kind of laugh like. 'cause,
Yeah, like, I don't care.
And then do it back.
It's usually funny though. Like their insults
Yeah.
are usually funny.
Covenant
Like,
detected.
That's probably because we've been playing like video games for such a while that like I don't know, trash
Yeah.
talking has just been a part of it.
but I feel like
Hostiles in the
we
area.
shouldn't.
But then that's
create a
probably like
society-
sheltering though.
Yeah, we shouldn't create a society where it's like not okay to like,
The Banshee Raider.
or it's okay to be so like sensitive. You know, like what if some president was sensitive and if like Russia called them gay and then we just start bombing Russia and like start World
Yeah.
War III? Like it's not gonna
Russia
be
called them
okay.
Yeah.
Kids do it, but kids do that. Like, they get called gay and then they're all over dramatic about it.
Elite
Well, I don't
usually-
think I don't
I
think
get-
it's over dramatic. I just think that's the way they grew up, so it affects everybody.
Yeah.
How they're raised.
Like they grew. I don't know. Like if
Kids
you're
Like I
should
said,
be
even if
better
you're
parents.
Like
yeah,
one
like,
insult
even
could probably hurt you more than an insult to another person. It's like I don't know, it's just type of person, you know?
yeah.
And
depends on the
like,
type of
what they're
person you are.
insecure about and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But like your insecurities you won't be insecure if somebody's bullying you about it. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess it works
Wait.
both ways. It depends on your
Wait,
person.
what?
Because like if somebody keeps bullying you about something and you joke around about it yourself, then it becomes like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not even a
if-
problem anymore.
Oh yeah.
That's probably
But
what a
if
lot
you're
of
just
people do,
taking it
like,
to the
oh,
heart every single time, then yeah, it might work the other way around.
Probably.
I don't know. I feel like you should just laugh at your own insecurities until you can really fix them. There's no point in just being
Just
sad
keep
all the
on getting
time.
blown up. Holy shit.
No one's perfect.
Probably how Iraq feels. God, I remember when that one girl. Oh, this made me so mad. That one girl. I don't know if you weren't in the class, but there's this one Arabic girl, right? Me and our used to be friends. We were doing like presentation, and we were like, it was about raviolis, right? And we were talking about how we make it with the oven and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey,
I was sitting right there.
yeah. And we were like, oh, it's a dangerous weapon and it's an explosive. And the class was like, oh, like why do you know so much about this? And it's like, cause we're terrorists. Like that's what we said, cause we're terrorists. And then the freaking girl is like, oh my god, you guys are so racist. Like
No,
how
they
is-
made
how
it
is that
about
racist?
Muslims
Like,
because you said
yes,
it,
they made it about
terrorists.
Muslims because I said terrorists. Like I literally questioned her about it. I was like, how is that racist? Like tell me. Like I didn't say that's because we're Muslims and we're gonna blow up the school. No, I said because we're terrorists. That actually made me so mad. Like how
Yeah.
stupid can one person be?
I remember that. That crap was funny. I literally did nothing in this game. The gameplay is probably gonna be trash, but
Hey,
the
you did better than
commentary,
me.
though.
The commentary is pretty nice, honestly. didn't think it would
I
be
don't
this
know. I
smooth the
feel like
first
it's
time.
going good. Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's just because we do it every single day. It's just now we're recording it.
Yeah. There we go. Actually, we kind of I can't talk straight away from our topic because we were gonna talk about something, but we just decided to talk about
Oh
fucking
yeah.
bullying.
Well, that could be the new
I mean, I guess it
topic.
works. I guess
I
it
know.
works. Yeah.
I guess.
And we can cut this part out, you know.
Yeah, cut out the whole part. That's too weird.
Yeah.
I got a helmet.
Cut out the bullying part, like. We weren't supposed
Yeah,
to talk
save
about
that for another episode. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh no. Like. Wait, what the frick? How do I? Oh. Nick, put
Are
on
we
your
just
new
always
helmet.
gonna be playing Halo?
No,
Huh?
we'll play
No,
different
we could play
games, but
different
Halo
games.
for now.
I don't know.
Can't play
Halo's
Fortnite
just
yet.
been. Halo's just been like doing it
A
for
move
me. I don't
lately,
know.
you know.
Yeah,
Like,
I
we
don't know.
just
I
been
just
playing-
have been enjoying it more than like Siege,
Yeah.
Fortnite, or any other game.
Yeah. How do I? Why can I put on the helmet? Other. Oh, never mind.
Luke, did you get any new helmets? Cause he has like the default Halo character.
Yeah, you
looks-
decent.
Kind of getting new helmets.
Kind of looks, you know.
Yeah,
trash.
I don't know. If
to
you're
me.
sensitive, if you're a crybaby, I feel like you're gonna get bullied.
Oh, duh, because it's gonna hurt you more than anybody else. So that's why.
Yeah, and you're
It's
complaining about it like all the time.
And then you give them a reaction, and then the bully keeps doing it because they like the reaction.
Well, yeah, but even if you
Oh,
ignore
yeah.
them, they'll still do it. If you, the only way to stop bullying is to laugh
You
at
get
yourself. Be
addicted
like,
to
if they call
bullying
you fat,
somebody.
if they call you fat, just call yourself fat too, and then they're gonna be like, oh well.
Well, I think that will only solve like. I don't think that's the way, but I think that's a way to handle it. You know. I think
Yeah.
that's a way people
Yourself.
handle it. People probably handle it different ways.
There's also like the schools are like they have bullying videos and stuff. I personally
Oh
don't
yeah,
think it helps.
no,
and
I
it's a
think
waste of time,
yeah, I don't
but
know. Yeah, it's like probably
Yeah.
100% waste of time because it never works. If anything, it just makes
Yeah.
people joke about it. Like specifically our school, like every time we would have
Yeah.
one of those, we would just make fun of
Same
the
with mine.
slogan. Like everybody would. It's not
Exactly.
just us.
I think it's because they
Yeah, we
don't know
had-
how high school works anymore. Like, they,
I
like,
think-
the adults act like they do, but they really don't. They have no clue what's going on.
Well, it's always the people like that are complaining about these bullying things that aren't like really students.
Yeah, and aren't really getting bullied.
Like I'm
Like,
not
they
saying
see it
like people
happen.
don't get bullied, but I
I
think
know.
people think of it as more of a problem than it actually is.
yeah, from like
Yeah.
our experiences,
Yeah.
I've never seen actual bullying.
Yeah, I've never
Like
seen
every
somebody
day, some
actually.
kid getting like.
I don't
Make
see
fun
somebody
of
getting
them.
like physically picked on. Like that bullying was
Yeah.
probably outphased years ago.
Red confirmed.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
don't-
can't just go up and punch somebody anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
like physically
Physical
harm them.
bullying
It's,
is not like.
well,
it's-
physical
that's
bullying is
actually,
a
like,
problem.
non-existent.
Like that. That's
I
actually
mean,
bad.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
more
probably
verbal
it.
now.
Yeah. If it's like
Like that'll actually be a
bullying,
problem. If you're just like hurting
verbally.
somebody because.
But I
yeah.
don't think that's a thing anymore. I think bullying's
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
converted.
think we stopped that. Cause like I know even the weirdest kids.
I never be walking
the
down the hall
weirdest.
and see some kid getting beat. Unless
Yeah,
it's like
I've
an
never
actual
seen-
fight going both ways.
Yeah, that's just fighting each other. Yeah,
That's
I've
not
never
bullying,
seen
though,
like
that's like just
some
a fight.
weirdo like getting hurt because he's weird. I mean,
Dude, it's just like
verbal bullying is like, physical, obviously.
because
I
it's
think
like
I
it's
think
more like
physical bullying's like more of a problem. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
it's more of a problem, but
It's not a problem
as
anymore.
existent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
It
like
would be
if,
more
if
of a
it
problem.
existed still, it would be the problem because you can't just go up and like punch somebody because you don't want to, or you don't want them to talk anymore, or something like that.
Yeah,
Or because
like,
they're weird.
I think
Like,
nowadays it's
yeah.
more they just like they don't talk to them at all if they don't like that person.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to communicate with them.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
know,
that would
maybe
make
it's-
sense because
So you don't really pick
maybe
on
that's considered bullying. Like, well, because a lot of people
Not-
get
I-
on
that's-
each other's back.
That'll be stupid, actually, though. That's considered bullying. Not talking to someone you just like. 'Cause what's the point? If you talk to them and you get mad, you're just gonna beat them. I mean, I guess
Oh
it
yeah.
depends,
Well,
but-
that would make that wouldn't make sense because then people would be like, oh, stop talking to that person, and then they do, and then You're bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
like-
didn't make sense. You have the right to
No,
talk
verbal-
to whoever you want.
Oh, we're
Verbal
supposed to
bullying
defend
is-
this. I thought we were capturing it.
It's like-
guarded.
Oh yeah. It's just like the saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words. Like yeah, you could physically go freaking punch somebody, but it probably doesn't really matter if you call them a faggot.
I feel like words can hurt people, but like not us or not the general population. You know.
I feel like words can hurt really weak people.
I feel like
Like-
no. I feel like if they use the right words, you know.
Well, if you let words stop you, like, if you're over here like, oh, I'm gonna get an A on this math test, and then somebody says, no, you're not, and then you're like,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm not now. Like, if words can stop you, then you're just dumb. And you can't have everybody saying, because people are always gonna say something negative about you, no matter what, because most of the time it's funny. Like, like really, it's funny to say negative things. Like, it's not funny to be like, hey, David, you're a really nice guy. Nobody's really gonna laugh at that.
Dang
Except for
it!
Nick, 'cause, like,
Not again.
it's funny to like
We laugh
just
at it.
roast each other.
Yeah, but then I think it also there's like a saying too because it like if you have family issues or like that kind of stuff, and then you're like
Well, yeah. I
hazing
guess
them
you can't
about
just.
Well, that's what
That's
I
way
said.
different
Like,
than calling
maybe
maybe
grandpa
certain
died.
words
Like,
for
no,
certain
I guess.
people.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends. I mean, it's good and I don't know.
It's
You have
the
to be
right word.
thick-skinned, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Work complete.
I mean, you probably
Yeah.
shouldn't talk like
Level 2
you
Rex
probably shouldn't talk
available.
about somebody's like dead,
Rec confirmed.
like deceased.
Yeah, I feel
family
like
member
if
or
somebody's
something.
doing that on
Rec
purpose,
confirmed.
like maybe that will be like considered.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you go to like the teacher about that, or
But I don't think
I think
anybody
Or you
does
could
that.
deal with it yourself. And just
Yeah,
beat
I
the
think
crap
you
out
Yeah,
of the
just
should
knock
go-
that kid out.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
yeah, like
Drop
actually
kick
though,
him.
if you just start crying, like
Round
kind of
2.
if you
weak,
go and
you should probably
cry
fight
and
the
go to the
person,
teacher
honestly.
right away,
Timer increased.
that's probably gonna
Not
encourage the
recommending,
bully to
but-
go on more.
Incoming Covenant threat.
Yeah,
Because they're like, oh, you
you
snitched
cry
on
and
me,
go to.
and then
And he's gonna
they start
beat
bullying
you.
I think you should go to
Put you in
them
the
first.
graveyard like your
Go-
grandpa.
Squadron.
Yeah. Go to them first and be like, "Can you please stop it, Jimmy? It hurts my feelings."
Well, if you go to them, I don't know about that one. There's really no way to combat bullying. Honestly, if your grandpa died, why would anybody know about it though? Like, why would? How, would you just tell people like, guys, I'm doing bad
Well,
this
that's
week because
like-
my grandpa died?
That's like when like something happens and people post it on social media. Like obviously
Yeah.
you're looking for a reaction. You're looking for something out of it because like even when like you won't have like your brother added on Snapchat and you're like happy birthday to my brother like what?
Yeah, it's like you just want the reaction and see what other people are gonna say about that.
Get over there. It sucks so bad. Yeah, you like
Also, I really
There's
don't
some people
understand the deal with people cutting themselves. Like, I don't understand that. I've never been depressed.
Well, I feel
really,
like-
so I wouldn't know, but
well, some people probably have like a like I don't know. Depression is literally like a mind thing.
First takedown.
So
Yeah.
it's probably, I don't know.
but I don't even think it's mostly about depression. It's like your girlfriend breaks up with you and you start slitting your wrist. Like I don't know. Why.
I think people just don't know how to handle it. You know?
Yeah, I guess they don't know
Like,
how to
maybe-
cope, and plus,
Yeah, it's just
Young,
harder for them
you know.
than other people.
yeah,
Level 3
because like our
Rex available.
brains hasn't fully developed when we're young. So I guess 'cause you rarely see like
Well, nobody ever
Adults
thinks
cutting
about the
themselves.
repercussions of anything. Well, I mean, you see it, but like, actually, you're right. You don't really see it. But
I've never
it's
seen
there,
like a
you know?
21-year-old just cutting
They-
himself. Like
Yeah, because adults
I
go
don't know.
more for like they go to like drugs, alcohol.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's right.
It's more.
I mean,
Which is
teenagers
another,
do go to
like,
drugs and
another-
alcohol,
another
but, like,
another thing of like coping, which
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess kids don't have.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, you can't
yeah,
just go get some like. Yeah.
It's just
You
easier.
can buy
for
it off
us
your
to-
buddy, but I mean, I'm not recommending that anybody. But
Oh my God! I didn't even lose all that people. Like I don't know. I think
Yeah, I
like
guess
I
it's just
think
ways to
genuinely it
cope.
depends on the people. Like
yeah,
And then when they do it, they don't think like they're doing anything wrong and they just think it's helping them.
Wreck
Yeah,
confirmed.
because
Yeah.
it will just take them off of like the feeling of sadness.
Yeah, they're coping.
I guess that makes sense because their feeling of sadness will go away for a little bit, experiencing pain.
I think it's like more translating like Nick, hop on the back.
Just ran.
I think it's the translation of like emotional pain to physical. I didn't mean to kill that guy, but I did.
I guess you're right. Physical pain is different, obviously, but you want to create physical pain so you're not mentally hurt.
I think it's weird
I-
when people like hurt somebody, but then they try to switch it around on them. Like, oh, now I'm depressed because I hurt the person I love. Like, what?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I don't
like,
know.
I guess well, in the moment they don't realize that they're hurting them, and then afterwards they're like, oh, I messed up, and like I really should not have done that.
But
Or they're
then you're
just
gonna
doing
get
it with regret.
compassion.
Yeah. Yeah, frick.
I didn't realize that they were hurting the person until it was too late.
Oh, we gotta kill these guys. Like, hurry.
I feel like even then you shouldn't be sorry. Like you shouldn't be like, oh my god, my life's so bad. You should have been like, oh, you just really hate yourself. I don't know.
Wait.
You should
Wait a
just hate
minute.
yourself. I don't know. Probably
Hold
shouldn't
on.
have that, but,
Yeah.
like,
I just killed that guy.
oh, you did? Wow.
I wanna kill this dude. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. In our schools, in all the schools that I've been to, there was no physical bullying. There was just fights. If there was a fight, you both fought. You wouldn't just get like.
Well, even if you did
aggressive,
like
you know?
fight somebody, even if you like lost and got like destroyed, like nobody really made fun of you. Like, oh, at
Yeah.
least you
Yeah,
fought. You know?
it actually depends.
At least you
It really
defended
depends.
yourself.
Well, yeah.
Like a lot of people at our school,
They
they'll
can still make
fight
fun
and then
of
they'll
you.
be friends like a week later.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh yeah. You you
well, I
like
was
switched
already
it around.
friends
Like,
with
yeah.
Alright, yeah, I was already friends with the guys that I fought. Like, something just happened, and we just, like, made up afterwards. Like, oh, we're just in the moment. Like, alright, we did. We just kind of realized that.
You gotta
Yeah, and I gotta do it again right there, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
But yeah,
Be like that
it's not,
sometimes.
I'd rather be friends and mortal enemies with somebody, because that's just too much time.
I mean, so
wanna
yeah, it's a
be-
waste of time. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to
really-
be hating you for the rest of my life. Like, that's.
sometimes I do it as a
stupid.
joke. Be like, oh, that's my arch nemesis. But then it's like a joke, and I don't care like the whole time. Then they think I care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's usually like if they hate me, and then I'll pretend like I hate them, and I really don't like ever care about what they're doing like at all.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't care about what somebody's
Nick,
doing, because
let me
it's
hop in
really
the back.
not your business. You know, like, I don't know. It's like, why would you care?
It's
a
easier
waste of
just
your
like,
time.
to ignore them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a waste of your time too. It's not just.
I think it's
you're
weird if
wasting your
people
time
have
trying
like,
to make them feel bad.
yeah, obsess over trying to hurt somebody. That's kind of weird.
That's school shooter vibes right there, but. I don't know. I feel like
Why is it so hard to
shooters-
drive?
I don't know what motivated them.
This dude's getting game.
5 wrecks available.
Yeah, but I think you will get picked on if you lose the fight, but I feel like nobody would actually.
No, everybody
Want
would
to,
just
like-
joke about it, like,
Yeah,
it's
they would
true.
joke
Like,
with their
oh,
words.
you
They
got
wouldn't like
beat.
push you.
and then
It
they would
wouldn't
be
be
like,
like, oh,
ah,
yeah.
just kidding, and then you'd still like be friends with them, but like, I don't
Yeah, yeah. Because like everybody that said everybody that said to that guy that was fighting, everybody that joked around with him, he didn't automatically start like beating them when they did. He knew it was a joke. Took it as a joke. Which is good on his part, even though he
well,
lost
I think
like
it's because
3
a lot of the
fights.
kids. I think it's a lot because like, I don't know. nobody uses it as that serious. Everybody at our school is kind of jokey.
Yeah,
2
I
minutes
guess.
remain.
But I feel like now people know he will fight, so you can't really like go and push him on the shoulder and be like, "You lost that fight," because he will actually try and beat you, even if he fails.
I mean,
Because you
at
can't
least
be
he's
like
gonna
that
do
one
something
guy.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. You can't be like that one guy that it was some Nick. It was from our old school, but I'll bleep that part out.
Wreck confirmed.
He
Just
fought
use
somebody.
different names. Just use different names.
Oh yeah.
Like,
but
for
I
the
had to
love
tell
of
Nick
God,
who
dude.
it was, 'cause, like,
Yeah.
anyway, we'll say it's Todd, alright? So Todd was in the bathroom, and he was fighting a guy named Shakamu, alright? And Shakamu started railing him, and he just stood there like, I'm not gonna fight my friend, because they were like going 30, and if
It
you
wasn't.
guys don't
No,
know
it
what that
wasn't a
is,
fight, but
yeah,
yeah.
it was going 30 is basically when you
it's
30
like a play
seconds.
fight to see like who gets more victories.
Well, it's not though. It's not a play fight. Like you actually.
Yeah, no,
start
I'm
beating
not
each
saying
other.
it's a real fight. It's
6 wrecks available.
Yeah.
it's like it's a pretend
basically a
fight where
fight
you're
for
actually
30.
hitting each other. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fight for 30 seconds where you guys aren't really. It's like a UFC fight basically, but for 30
Yeah,
seconds,
yeah,
no
yeah.
rules, no
Plus,
gloves. just-
well, sometimes there's rules.
Round complete.
well, yeah, it's usually body shots or headshots. Those are the only rules,
Oh.
and that's going 30. But they, Todd and Shamakadu or whatever the frick I call them, they went 30, and Todd just basically stood there and was like, "I'm not gonna fight my friend," and now everyone labels him as like a pussy because he couldn't get in the fight and he couldn't actually just even pretend to fight.
But I think it wasn't like he couldn't. Like, I think he was actually just stuck because like the way he was punching him, he was like, going one
Yeah,
side
and
to the other.
plus Shabakadu was like 200 more pounds than him, so
Even though he was like, yeah.
I mean, he's probably not 200 more pounds. Like he's bigger.
No, he's just a bigger dude, but not like
yeah, he's just a
height.
bigger dude in general.
Oh no.
No, like
He has more
like
mass.
width wise. Yeah, we're not calling. He's not fat, but like
I know, he's just
bigger.
Just
He's
like
like-
the one kid that
Teammates
got
engaging a
in the
boss
fight
nearby.
was really skinny, so
Yeah.
Wreck confirmed.
he already had mass.
He's not fat. There's some fat kids at our school, but he's not one of them.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm like the only time I've actually heard somebody, an actual fat person, they're actually bullying him because he was fat. Like he was laughing about it too, and he always says some stuff like, "Let me get my fat self out of here," or like something like that. And if you
It's
really
li-
just
no.
say that,
Pe-
What?
yeah. It's like
You go.
people, if they want to be joked about, they'll like bring themselves into the conversation the way they
Yeah.
want to be joked, like at our school.
yeah, they're basically giving you permission to do it if they do it themselves.
Yeah, like a bald guy will walk in and be like, "I know you ain't talking about my bald self," even though like
Exactly.
nobody called him bald. Like,
Exactly. They're like joking about
freaking
themselves.
ran me up.
yikes! I pooped. That's what killed you, Nick.
Why did he run me over? I had a plasma gun too.
Does this even do damage? I have no idea if this.
So yeah,
is
gun
damage.
control.
Oh yeah.
Transgender
died.
people can just change their gender and go into the sport, like male people
Oh, I don't-
can,
I don't-
turn into. You
I
know
don't.
what
I
I'm
don't.
talking
Yeah, I know. Like there was this one guy. Like he was like
Wreck
top
confirmed.
500 in the male, and then he transitioned. I don't know his name. I'm like 80%
Oh, yeah.
sure. I don't know
I know what
100%
you're
the story. And then he just like
It's a
won.
try.
about? Yeah, just became a woman and then went into the women's category and just kind of.
I don't
That's
think that's fair. That's not like being like homophobic or is it transphobic? Not homophobic.
It probably it's not being transphobic. It's
I'm dead.
literally not fair at all.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
feel like there
I
should
don't-
be a new category if they.
Maybe I am
want it
being
to be like
transphobic,
that.
but I don't like. But I
Maybe,
don't think
but-
that's fair. Like,
It's completely not.
or
fair
there's
at
like
all.
the weightlifters when they're dudes.
Yeah, 'cause they got more hormones and all that.
Yeah, because I
crap.
mean, guys are literally stronger than women.
Dude, really?
I mean, I'm
Plus,
not
doesn't
stronger
that,
than
like,
Ronda Rousey,
does-
but
well, I mean, yeah, well, it's not like
we went
we're
from,
saying like we're
500 punch.
guys are
I
like.
know. Like,
There's obviously gonna
biologically-
be like a woman that's probably gonna beat the crap out of us, like
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like if it's like the best UFC fighter on the men's and the best women's UFC fighter, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I basically think it's just a guy fighting a woman and a guy just dressing up in a wig, like, oh, I'm a guy, I'm a girl now. Like, it's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
especially
I feel like they
like,
should either.
when you go to
they should either-
500th place and then you switch to a woman to get first. That's not fair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like either there should be like a new, like thing, like there should be either.
There could be like
There could be
a whole new different category.
Yeah,
But
a
like
whole new
also you brought up
division.
a
Trend.
kind of a different point where how you're saying like the hormones things. Like, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Cause like girls can't even like take testosterone.
Mhm.
Like they can keep track of that. So then if a guy comes in and he's already producing testosterone, and then he's taking like estrogen.
Level
Like,
Yeah.
Rex available.
you know, that's obviously gonna give him a boost.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
mean, to be
1 minute left.
like even like remotely like freaking the same as a transgender guy, you would have to take
Red
steroids.
confirmed.
Like women would have to take steroids to like even have a
Yeah.
chance. And that shouldn't be fair. I feel like either
Even
they
if
should
they,
stick to
like-
their biological.
Even if like the transgender can't produce testosterone anymore, he's still gonna have like the physical benefits of being a man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no.
Then it's not
if
fair
he
to all the
changed
other
at
women that
21,
actually-
he's gonna have
30 seconds
21 years of testosterone running through his veins already. He's already gonna gone through puberty, and that's when testosterone really kicks in.
Well, I don't
He's
know if
already
it's
gonna have
like
that,
it
basically.
stacks, but
Well, yeah.
I know what you mean.
Teammates down to hunter target.
Well, that was a waste of that damage boost thing.
All rounds clear, Spartan.
He's
Simulation.
already gonna have the benefit of being a guy through birth.
Level
So
9 Rex available.
I'm not saying it's beneficial to be a guy more than a woman, but you know.
There's always the benefits of being each gender.
Yeah.
Or I
Yeah,
don't know
there's
if I could even
benefits,
say that
negatives.
with.
There's always negatives and benefits to everything. There's negatives and benefits to your race. I mean, if you're-
Yeah.
you might,
Some
Kid-
races might have more benefits than another. Like,
yeah, you might get the job if
It's
you're white. Like,
not even if it's
physical
like,
or not.
even if people like disagree with it being in this country, it's more prevalent. Like, I know there's like blatant racism in like Africa,
yeah,
not
there's blatant
against like
racism
white
basically
people.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, there's racism against white people nowadays, but people just don't care because, I mean, white people haven't gotten enslaved yet, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. But
There's nothing.
not like,
Well, Irish people have, but they weren't considered white for the longest time.
yeah.
Yeah, like I've
It's just
been at school and somebody's called me whitey, and I like really don't care, but that's still racist. Like, I just call them
Yeah, I
blackie. I mean, that would like
oh my god.
that's bad. Like, that's still racist.
I think it's like I think it's considered more racist for a white person to do it since there's history behind it.
Yeah.
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 Every time like we go in the lobby, we always get quiet. You right now, gun control.
Yeah. And
You use
yeah, I
on
guess
it?
gun control. So they look cool, fun to play with.
Shut
Fun
up.
friends.
Shut up,
Friends,
look.
you know.
Lose.
Rounds of
Stop.
difficulty.
Yeah, he's just joking. Just like letting
Yeah.
everybody know.
Yeah, but for real, I don't see the reason why you would ban guns because criminals are gonna get them either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legal or
And
not.
I
It's
know
like-
people say that
Like
point
I
a
always
lot,
think about
but
it. I know it's like that's an overused point, but that's like one
Yeah.
of the main points. You know? Like criminals still
Yeah.
get drugs. Like that's like
Yeah, and
probably
they're
one of the
illegal.
reasons why people. Yeah.
And most of the guns they have now, they have them illegally.
Yeah, they make them illegally. 'Cause
Yeah.
They don't want to track.
Because even if you're like if you're a criminal, you're not allowed to have a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a felony, you cannot own a gun. You cannot
And
be
if they have like a
possession.
guns license, they have like a better gun.
Well, if they
I
have a
don't know,
guns
it's fine.
license, and you buy a gun from a store, they can track the gun.
Yeah,
So
but-
why would you go off and shoot somebody if you know it's going to get traced? They make their own
Yeah.
license. They make their own guns.
Well, you can't. I don't think you can trace a gun unless you leave it there, but I don't know.
I guess you're right. 'Cause you can't really.
They could
Trace
trace
the
the
bullet.
Back.
Yeah, you could
But-
trace bullets to certain makers,
Yeah.
but then like
There's a lot from them.
but then it's not really. You know, it's not really like a movie where it's like FBI. Let's trace
Yeah.
all this crap. You know, let's get the fingerprints. Nobody really cares that much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it
even if
depends.
it's like gangs.
It really
like,
depends on the situation.
If it's gang
I feel
murder,
like if it's a
nobody
murder,
cares.
everybody's gonna be like.
Yeah. Like shooting
I
up
don't
a
know.
school,
Well, it depends
But
on the
that's
murder,
more
though.
like
killing 10 kids.
well, that's more like movie stuff. Like, well, let's trace the bullets. Let's trace the gun. You know, it's kind
Yeah.
of movie stuff. I don't think
But
anybody
I'm
really does that.
Like real murder, like gang murder, nobody cares about. How many times have you seen a murder on the news of a gang member dying?
Yeah, if anything, people view it as like, yep, we got him. Like, you know,
Yeah, like oh, it's a
Another
good
one off
thing.
the
Let him kill
streets.
themselves.
let him more. You know,
Like I've seen
It's like-
multiple people like rip my boy, and I've never even seen him, heard about him, seen him on the news or anything. Like, he was probably
Yeah.
involved in something.
so, like he died in a drive-by.
But if you see like the Thomas family, and one of them gets shot, and
Eliminated the serpent hunters.
Oh, that would
gang-related
probably make sense for like
drive-by.
white privilege then,
Yeah, they just cover up.
because you're getting the privilege of like. Yeah, it's like I think it's like more of a thing. If it's, I think it just gets watered down because there's so much of it in like a city setting that like it probably wouldn't be on the news because there's so much of it happening. But if it's in like
Yeah,
a nice little suburban area where Timmy takes his wife to raise their children, that might be something big because
Respawn timer increased.
I guess, I don't know, more sheltered
Yeah, I
area, I
think-
guess, like before.
It just
Yeah.
all depends on the
Well,
scenario.
also depends because if
Yeah.
you're going in a crime, you expect to die,
It's a
and if you don't expect to die, you just you expect to be smart enough not to die. So it's basically
Like,
like,
if you're, wait, would you say like if you're committing a crime? Oh my god.
if you're committing a crime,
I just got
like,
ran over.
like drug dealing, drug trafficking, you're either
Oh, if
trying
you're
to be
doing
smart
that, you
enough-
should expect. You should
yeah, you should
expect
expect to die.
like something's gonna happen. You're not.
Something
probably
could
not-
happen.
Yeah,
it's
always
not-
expect the worst.
Yeah.
Prepare for the worst.
Don't be like, oh, it's gonna go this way and it's gonna go that way because I said so. Probably not gonna go that way, but you know.
Especially
Yeah.
drug trafficking and all that.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
actually
'cause
kind of
there's a lot of
straying
money
away from the
involved.
gun control topic.
Yeah.
Gun control insists it involves drug trafficking because you're not gonna. Most
Well,
drug
that's
dealers
kind of
that
the
you
same
see,
point though,
you know,
because
most-
okay. Well, it's just we're all connecting to the same point of like they're gonna get their guns a different way.
yeah.
Certainly, it's probably gonna be harder, but it's not like in the long run. It's not really.
It's not
It's just gonna be more
impossible.
money.
Because like look at Chicago, or like look at in England, like there's stabbings and now there's like freaking knife control.
no,
They're
it's
like
just
raiding
why don't they just
butter
get a
knives.
gun?
Like
Well, yeah, that's the
it's
thing.
like if
you
it's
buy
harder
it-
to get.
Well, if it's hard to get, people are gonna want it more.
Well, it's like also like, oh, well, now I know that nobody else has a gun, but I have a gun. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like about popularity. Like nobody else has it. You want to be the one that has it. Like the alcohol prohibition. That didn't work at all. People still had alcohol.
Well, even drugs now.
Not
like,
running. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, drugs now. I feel like you should legalize all the drugs.
It's
I
easier
don't
to
think you should
control.
legalize like all the drugs, because like
No, I feel like
people
if
should be
you
running around,
legalize,
like doing heroin.
if you legalize,
Well, I don't.
If you legalize
Well, I
heroin,
feel like-
that's just straight morphine. It won't be as bad. It won't be cut with the.
Well, there's still gonna be people cutting it.
Well,
There might be
if you get it,
lives.
if it's legalized, right, and you can go to the gas station and buy some cocaine, that would be a lot better for you than you get it from Tom that cuts his stuff with like powder.
But
like
you know
gunpowder or
the way the
something.
government and capitalism works, they're gonna like, oh, clean heroin is gonna be this price, and it's like gonna be outrageous because they're not just gonna be selling cheap heroin. There's always gonna be
Oh,
another
yeah.
person selling it.
There's
like-
always there's tax
like-
on weed.
yeah, like
too.
marijuana and K2. Like people are getting like K2 instead of marijuana because of like the price, and it's cheap, and it's like literally nothing. And there's like people dying over it.
Oh yeah, but people overdose on prescription drugs too. Like 400. I don't know the exact.
Well,
stats, but
duh,
over
because
400,000
prescription drugs
people.
are like way dangerous.
Yeah, they are, and so is coke and stuff like this. And prescription drugs.
But
are
then
legal.
people also get like fake prescription drugs that are
Yeah,
cut
exactly.
in with like other things. So then you're just
It's so
doing
easy to.
right. Yeah,
Well,
like
if it's all legal, they wouldn't have like. The only reason they cut it is because it's cheaper. So if it's all legal,
Exactly.
it would be a lot less expensive. Because
exactly.
In
Well, no, that's not
Colombia-
really how it works, because like they legalize weed, but then they're still gonna regulate the price of weed, so
Well,
people
yeah,
are just
but-
gonna like get it themselves. So it's
Talking
probably
like
gonna be the
a-
same thing.
A kilo of coke, you have to transport that across state lines. That's hard. That's difficult. That raises the price of the cocaine from like 20 times more than where it was manufactured. So it's a lot less expensive if you could just make it.
I
I mean,
made
it's
a
like if they
mistake.
could regulate it. If they could regulate
I
it.
made a mistake.
What do you mean why?
Huh? No, I was talking about in the game.
Okay,
No,
well,
but like then again, you're not really thinking, or maybe you are. I don't really know. Like in the long run, like if you really think about how our government works, they're gonna tax it. They're gonna increase the price.
well, yeah.
If
but,
it's legal and you know it's safe, it's gonna be more expensive.
Not talking about
Like,
what you own the
obviously,
government, like business.
People have to make. No, I'm
heroin
saying
business.
that of course, there's gonna be like the real stuff that's gonna cost the real price, but then there's also gonna be the fake stuff that's gonna cost less, and that's what's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, the fake stuff is always dangerous, and I'm talking about like businesses can create like Heroin Inc. or something like that. Heroin Incorporated. You can order heroin online, and obviously there's gonna be taxes. There's taxes on everything. You can go to McDonald's and buy a drink, and it's gonna be
But will
taxed.
people like if they're really that desperate to order heroin online, wouldn't they just get the cheaper thing over by them? Because people nowadays don't really pay for things if they get insurance.
Well, if they realize, hey, your dealer could be cutting your stuff with something, and if you get it here, it's completely 100% safe. You'll just get addicted.
Yeah,
and
but
anyway.
I'm saying in general, if people are addicted and ruining their life, they're gonna want it cheaper. Because heroin is an addictive drug.
I don't know.
And it's like money devouring. So
They're really addicted.
at some point, they're
really
gonna go
tricky
for like
topic.
the. Yeah, I don't think all drugs should be legal. Or I don't think all drugs should be legal. But I think more like the natural stuff, like stuff that's actually like created from the environment, not like chemical based stuff, because I don't even know about prescription meds. Like sure it might work, but like some like do so much damage to your liver and your kidneys. Is that really worth it? Like, in the long run?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if they legalize it, every single drug, there would be a lot more overdoses and stuff. But I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say legalize all of them, but they should definitely not put people in jail for having drugs. They should put them through rehab. Like good rehab, not just like stop doing this or you'll go
Well,
back to
they
prison.
usually do that if you're like running
2 minutes
drugs.
remain.
they give you more time than like just possessing it.
Well, yeah.
I
If
know
you're
in like
possessing it,
some
they still give you
states.
time, though.
Yeah, but you get less time
Yeah, but still, they lock you in a cage just for
because it's illegal.
having an addiction. Yeah, just because it's illegal. Like, if you're addicted to alcohol, and you just lock yourself in your house and just you can do that. It's completely legal to be addicted to alcohol, but it's not illegal to be addicted to coke and meth and stuff like that.
But I mean, there is regulations for alcohol because you can't have like, you can't have it like outside of your, like you can't just be walking around with a bottle and you can't just be open and drunk.
Yeah.
Like you could get arrested for that, or like not even like you get hard time. You just, you know,
You get like a ticket.
get like you're
I guess it
in
depends
jail
on what
for
you
one
do.
night. Yeah.
Like if you like shoot up a liquor store while you're drunk, you're probably gonna go away from it. If you're just being high, you're probably something like that. I don't know. I just think the approach of like illegalizing of drugs is wrong. I guess not all of them,
30 seconds
because
left.
they're harmful, and at least prescription drugs are trying to help something while hurting another thing. But if they hurt that other thing, the thing that they're helping is more beneficial. Therefore, like he won't.
Well, I think there's always a cause and effect of anything.
Yeah.
Like prescription drugs, alcohol, even like
10 seconds.
just anything. Like even
Yeah.
like smoking marijuana, like there's still like the effect on your lungs, but it's not that big of an effect, but there still is. You know?
Objective
Well, there's
failed.
you can't really get lung cancer from smoking weed.
Oh, I know you can't really get, yeah, but there's still an effect. That's what I'm trying
but
to
it
say.
still puts tar
There's
in
still
your
a
lungs,
effect. Yeah. We never even talked about getting killed.
Yeah.
Like, it said like 3 things.
It was such a boring topic. Like,
It's not that much.
Guns are
Well, I
no
mean,
guns. Yeah, it's just like
we could have talked about like school shootings, but because we
School
are, you
shootings.
know, in school and we're kids.
okay, well, school shootings, they get their gun from their parents, and that's basically the parents' fault. Because everybody tells you to hide your guns, do not let your kids get
Well,
them.
then what's the sense of having them?
Yeah.
For
if you're not trying
like,
to-
defense.
Yeah,
I mean,
defense. But
know,
what if
but-
your child's only home?
Yeah. And they need to defend themselves.
so you would let the child use the gun if they were to defend themselves.
Well, I would
Yes.
use a gun to defend myself. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess
I would-
obviously. I guess that makes sense. Let the child with the gun.
It does
But,
make
like,
sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know then.
I
If
don't
your
know.
child is skinning animals alive, maybe you should hide the gun from him.
Yeah.
There we
There-
go. That-
No,
that
I think
solves it.
think
I think-
parents should be more aware of
They
the
should've-
signs of their children.
Yeah.
Like if
And
your
they gotta
child's like,
teach-
oh, I'm about to, like, if they're 100% serious in saying some of the things that they're saying, and it's kind of psychopathic, maybe they should get some help.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, because
Lock
these
their gun
psychopaths really
cabinet.
aren't that smart. They're not gonna walk into the house with a smile on, like, "Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom," and then next day like shoot up the school. They're gonna show signs.
Yeah.
They're gonna be depressed and stuff.
you, I don't. Maybe parents should pay attention more to their kids. You know, maybe just
Also,
not
I
have a
think
child
parents-
and then treat
Yeah.
it as like a normal individual. Or unless you know your child's like, I think, you know, just
Also,
pay attention to it.
Yeah, you
Also,
gotta
I
pay
think,
attention, 'cause-
Coming from a child, you know, like,
yeah. But what were you gonna say, Nick?
This is Warzone firefight.
also the parents should teach
You're the last
like-
boots on the ground.
the kids not to shoot up schools.
Fight through
I know they don't have
yeah, like,
models all
I mean, like,
about it, but,
they,
like,
they, spr- that should be already, like, in the, you know, parenting
Yeah.
handbook, but, like,
and then
Hey,
I
Zooey,
should-
don't shoot up your school today. Like,
prioritize crawler targets.
Dude,
I don't know. But then then a lot of people blame video games for that. They're like, oh, the
Yeah. But, like-
desensitization or
there's
whatever
no
the
school
frick it's
shootings in
called.
China.
I'm pretty sure.
In China, they have the same.
Well, I mean,
video
they
games.
have gun control. Like, it's hard to get a gun there.
Yeah,
But
you're
then
right.
there's stabbings over there. Like, it's like pick and choose what you want because people aren't good people and people don't understand that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because of money. It's because they want better things in life. They want to, like, psychopaths are really, they get enjoyment from killing somebody, but usually the
Yeah, I
people
think
that do kill somebody-
psychopaths are weird, but like they don't
Yeah.
just run up and shoot somebody. They take like a knife, like
Yeah.
Ted Bundy and freaking Jeffrey Dahmer, and like Jeffrey Dahmer was straight up eating people. He wasn't like shooting somebody. Like he had a taste for another human being. That's
It's
what
like,
he
yeah,
wanted.
them
So that's
thighs
what
are
he
good.
goted.
Yeah.
I said,
If you
"God."
want something,
God.
if you want something, you're gonna take it.
Yeah, no, I think like most psychopaths, I don't know, they don't use guns. That's why I don't really believe school shooters. Like when they're like, oh, he needs help. No, I think there's something, you know, like
Wrong.
Actually,
there's
wrong
something
with
wrong
that.
with that,
Like,
dude. Yeah,
And I
that-
feel like
yeah.
no, I feel
that's
like
not.
the parents don't want to like actually admit that there's something wrong with their kid,
Yeah.
so they don't like.
I also-
they're like, oh,
Going back to
He's
like,
like-
how I said, the parents should like teach the kids not to shoot up schools. I think they should have like precautions, like no taking the gun
I
out
think
of the
people
house
should-
and all that.
Yeah, I think people
oh yeah,
should
yeah.
know the value of human life. Like
Yeah.
understand that. Like maybe you should teach your child. You know.
Yeah,
what
the
a
value
human
of human
really
life.
If you have
is.
a bad day, you should
Yeah.
go up to a school and shoot up.
Yeah,
whole bunch of
like
kids.
that's.
Yeah. Like you shouldn't kill your classmates because they called you fat. Like that's
Oh my
there's
god.
other ways to deal with that. Like,
Yeah,
there's other ways to deal with that.
but then
But they
like
also-
I don't know.
Yeah.
In the
And
end,
then they go
people are
up.
just violent.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's human instinct
Exactly.
to kill.
So then that
other
just
things,
plays-
kill for food. But it's competition based. I mean, no other species kills their own species. I don't know why we do. It's probably because I don't know.
I mean, predatory animals do.
like
Yeah,
I think we might be we're probably predatory animal. I mean, we are. We're like murdering like all of the animal kingdom for like some boots. Like,
yeah, yeah. I guess we are predatory. We're very territorial too. Territorial animals will kill their own. Like I think lions, like step on a baby that's from a different line. Another example is wolves. Wolves will probably kill other wolves because they're really packed animals.
Territorial too.
Yeah, very territorial. Like they will kill you if you freaking step in the spot they feed on. Like. Yeah, I guess that's why. But we're not really. It's not about territory. It's usually just about money or greed or.
I mean, it could be.
It
Well,
could
yeah,
be.
it could be.
Well,
There's a-
we're animals. We're supposed to be highly advanced animals. So maybe we just never lost that animal instinct. That's why people just randomly snap and kill.
Well, fear is
Because people don't randomly snap and then start making a pie. It's always murder.
Yeah, you're right.
It's, and also it depends on the person, because people could snap and then they either
Level 2 Rex
Like-
available.
like just a fight, like a fist fight, or there's the people
Yeah,
that go
it's
to
all-
the extent
it-
of grabbing a gun and shooting up a school,
Yeah, it's like all violence.
or not just shooting up schools, but grabbing
know,
a gun and
it's-
killing people.
Yeah, but like, did they get bullied or like, what pushed them over the edge to be like, oh, I'm gonna shoot Timothy
Yeah.
today? Like,
But then
hitting one in the
again,
neck.
people are like, oh, they try to justify school shooters by saying they're bullied. Like that, you shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing
that
that.
still doesn't matter.
Kids get
I've
bullied.
known-
Like even
Yeah.
if kids are getting bullied, which I don't think a lot of people are, like you don't
Like-
just. There's a lot of kids that were bullied that don't shoot up schools.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's not different. It's just
I
the
remember-
difference is a guy grabbed a gun and shot up a school.
The difference is the courage, guys. The difference is the courage.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. Some kid's gonna be like, I got the courage. I'll prove that.
This is
wrong."
what I'm for.
Wow.
No, I couldn't. But yeah, I've seen this video. I think you were there too, or maybe you even saw it, Nick, in that gay dude that got beat, like really hardcore beat and bullied because he was gay. I don't know his name. No, it wasn't.
No, I'm
him.
saying don't.
Oh. Yeah, and that one goes past. He showed us a film, and it was
Yeah.
about this guy getting it was about this guy getting bullied, and he was gay, and that's why he got bullied, and he just got beat like every single day. And he didn't shoot up his school, like he didn't want to shoot the people. Maybe it's because he was suppressed so much that he realized that he's powerless. But yeah.
I think it's, I don't know, I think it's the person. I think there's something seriously wrong with somebody if they go take
There's
other
no
people's
regular human
lives.
is gonna
It's-
take
yeah.
innocent
It's-
lives.
Yeah.
And most of
Everybody's
the time
like,
it's
oh,
innocent lives, yeah.
Well, yeah, they want to take innocent lives. Why? I mean,
they don't, people don't go to school and just shoot or bully or like killing like
Yeah.
well, yeah, exactly. They
like,
don't just shoot one guy. They shoot
random
20.
kids. Yeah, then
What's the
it's
point
not
of
like,
that?
oh, show them that I got strained. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not,
Level 3
you
maximum
people
Bullying's
shouldn't
the
justify
reason,
that.
then- Yeah, if bullying's the reason, why don't they just shoot the bully? Like, seriously.
Which
They
we're
can
not
be
saying
bullying.
you should. We're not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
you should.
You definitely
Like, if
shouldn't
you
go
do
shoot
that,
the
you're
bully.
seriously something wrong with you. If you're getting bullied, go seek another outlet.
If you're seriously
Not-
getting bullied, the
of
way
not
isn't to go
killing
shoot
him.
him. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to be cool,
Try to
you
get
can
some
fight him,
rights
but
don't make
you
a
should
wrong.
probably, yeah, you should
I mean, sometimes
probably
it does,
like,
but that's not the way. If you're
You should
physically
probably-
hurting somebody, that's not the way. Unless
no.
they hit you,
That's
then
two
it's
rights don't make a wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right.
yeah, that's
Wrong,
not always true. But like in this case, yeah, like
well,
don't
I'm
kill
saying
somebody. If they hit you and you hit them back, sure.
Yeah,
like,
that's self-defense.
that's a fight. That's not.
If you-
Yeah, that's.
If you
Yeah.
take it to the next level and try to end somebody's life, like damn,
Well, I mean,
that's
like,
not the way to go.
It really depends. If
Yeah, I
it's
know.
self-defense and you're ending somebody's life, like if somebody hits you and then you. Snap
Oh,
their
I
neck,
mean, if
is
somebody
that
pulls a
self-defense?
gun out on you, I mean, technically, but I don't think that's gonna work
Yes,
in like court.
technically.
Be like, oh, he slapped my arm, so I put him in a chokehold and killed him.
Round complete.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you probably shouldn't.
It's
not
just
probably,
like,
you definitely
don't
shouldn't
go
bring
to
your gun
the
class.
extreme. If somebody
Yeah.
like pulls a gun on you and you like end up killing him, I think that might be fine. But like,
Yeah.
if somebody
Well,
calls
yeah,
you
I think they
gay
were
and then
trying
you
to
grab a AR-15 and light up your whole school district, that might be a problem. Like,
Yeah, the situations
Exactly.
are way different. Shooting up a school and then self-defense and killing someone with a gun is way
Round
different.
3.
yeah.
Focus
Oh yeah,
on
but
those hunters.
yeah. But I think it just really comes down to you have to know if your kid's a psychopath, and you have to know if your kid is doing
I think
okay.
you should be able to, if you're like a parent, you should try to be able to detect that crap. Cause like, I ain't trying to get
Yeah,
shot
you
up.
should talk
Yeah.
to your kid. You shouldn't just like
You know, yeah, try to be in your kid's life. Ask what's going on.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that because if you ask too much, it's
Oh, that
Yeah,
might
it's worked
provoke
out for
something.
you.
You gotta
Yeah.
I will
I'm
being a
not
parent's
saying-
probably hard then. You know, you just
Yeah.
gotta balance that.
well,
Yeah.
you gotta be fun, you gotta be friendly, and you can't just be like rules all the time. Because if you're like rules, and then try to talk to him, obviously he's not gonna open up to you. Or if you share your kid's secrets, he's also not gonna open up to you. Like if you just talk about everything that he said.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just a pushover to your child, then he's just gonna push you
Yeah.
over. Well,
Yeah, I'm not
You
saying
can't be a
like,
pushover, but
always
you also have
be-
to be friendly.
no,
Yeah.
you just have to like see
not
the
saying
things
that
in your
always be
child.
on
If
them.
something's wrong, question it.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
like,
they always
but,
be
like,
on them, just like,
Hey Timmy,
Don't
are you thinking
grill
about
your
shooting
child.
up your school anytime?
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
and then also like a simple just how was your day at school and stuff like that could help.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I've seen movies
The little
that always happen. They
Yeah.
always
Yeah, the
say
little
that, but it doesn't matter. Like they just be like, oh, how was
Like, you
your day?
don't
And
you
they're
don't
like,
always
"Fine."
have to be on your
That's all.
phone. Like
Think about that. Think about how
Oh
many
my
times
God.
your parents ask you how was your day, and then you're just like, fine. You're just good. Oh, you're not.
I don't know. I literally think it's the type of person because that literally probably can provoke a one school shooter. Like, I'm tired of you, you know? Like, I don't know.
I
It's
think
like the balance. I
It's
don't know,
also
that's
with the
probably
parents
scary
though.
part.
Like if you cannot see that your son is going to shoot up the school, then you're a bad parent. Like honestly, if you can't see that, like unless your son's a
Well,
good
it's
actor.
not their
like,
fault, you know.
Well, it's not
It's
their
not
fault they
their
shot up the school,
fault.
but it's not. It's their fault they didn't see it. They didn't see that it was going to happen.
Well, no,
But,
I wouldn't say that, because what if
It's
your
not-
child's like a genius mastermind and they're literally a psychopath and all they do is want to kill? I don't blame the parent.
That's a different story. I wouldn't blame the parent there, but these psychopaths aren't geniuses. They just want to do harm. They're like, oh, he called me gay, so I'm gonna shoot him up. Yeah, that's not being smart. If the child was a genius, then yeah, she was acting like, oh yeah, I'm good, mom. Like, let's go somewhere. And then shoots up his school like the next day.
Well,
Like,
a lot
I
of
would
people,
see
like,
that.
if their child shoots up a school, they're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Except for that one recently at that one high school. That one
Nicholas
was somebody literally told the FBI to watch him, and then they didn't take it serious.
Yeah.
Do your jobs, folks, and prevent some school shootings.
For the love
Like,
of
I
God,
think something provokes the kids, but that's not entirely why. Because something has to be wrong with the issue, but something
Yeah,
could provoke
it's-
the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
that's
think something has to be
100%
wrong with you
correct.
to
I mean,
actually want to
it's-
hurt somebody that has done no
maybe-
harm to you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If someone's done something to you and you want to hurt them, that's kind of normal. That's not really psychopathic, but
Which I don't
somebody-
understand, because they're like, oh, these 3 kids bullied me. Let's shoot up the school. What does that have to do with the other 180 kids? Like,
Exactly.
what?
Like,
Like, I don't know.
it really depends. If you want to cause hurt to an innocent bystander, it's weird. It's really weird. It's not okay. Not normal. If that happens.
Yeah, I don't think taking a life unless you have to is the way to go. You know? That's it,
Yeah, that's not
folks.
the move.
Like,
Not the move to snap
It's
somebody's
not
neck
the
for no
wave,
reason.
bro.
It's not the move.
Yeah. There's, I mean, like, somebody's bullying you, like, that's not justified just to go kill him. Like,
Yeah.
Like, maybe- Like
Eh.
I don't want to say like give a person pity because they're bullying you, but they might have something like going on. But like that's no, like I don't like to say that because like what if?
Well, that's
they're
what
just,
everybody
like,
says, but most
being
people that are
mean,
bullying,
yeah, you know.
either they have something going on.
I mean,
or
they
they
could
just like
literally
power.
just doing it 100% for fun. And
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Okay,
no, no, no.
anyways,
start Again,
guys.
start again. Because like we were
Alright.
talking over you. So say that again.
Girl gets hit in the face with a ball during a gym game, and then she tells the teacher, it hits her face and like knocks off her glasses, and she starts crying. She tells the teacher, everyone's targeting her, bullying her. The teacher takes her side, and then gets our whole class in trouble.
Yeah.
no,
for-
they made us write a note on what happened, the whole class.
Yeah,
And then we did, and then the teacher was mad because the girl lied.
yeah.
Yeah. Like that's not even bullying per se, but she said it was bullying, and really, that's just stupid that the teacher even allowed that to be like us in trouble for that because it wasn't our fault. That was literally us
Well,
playing a
the-
game, and she was just salty
It's not
because
really
she
the
got hit in the
teacher's fault.
forehead.
It's,
It wasn't
it's
even-
it's the girl's fault for
It-
misinforming
It
the
wasn't
teacher.
even. It wasn't
Yeah.
even dodgeball. It was
It
just
wasn't,
tossing a
yeah.
ball to the opposite person, and the
It's her
ball
fault
just
for not
hit
being
her.
a dead shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's her
yeah. She
fault for
didn't
getting
catch
knocked
the
in
ball,
face.
and her glasses fell on the ground, and she started crying. It's like, oh,
It's because
And
Wow,
and
no,
it's
the gym
also
teacher-
because
no, it's
why
because-
she's raised.
Final
Her mom
round.
babies her.
The
Well,
gym
her
teacher
family
also
Her
said
parent. Not
Red
mom.
that. The gym teacher also said that we were bullying her, and I
Yeah.
don't
No,
understand why.
that's because
No,
what the
it's
girl
'cause
told
Probably
her.
because she started
yeah.
crying.
Because her point of
and
view,
yeah,
her point of
I guess.
view, the teacher saw, and the ball came out of nowhere, hit the girl in the face. Her glasses fell off. She was
starts
crying, saying
crying
everybody
and
was
complaining
bullying
to
her.
Yeah.
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 And it's a sub.
But
It's,
it's
not
not-
the actual teacher. So, like, it's
Yeah,
weird.
and actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
She doesn't know. Like she said the teacher was bullying her because the teacher asked her to stop crying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
yeah,
she
I
was, like,
remember that. She said
wailing
Miss
in the
Miss
class,
Bell bullied
remember?
me. Yeah, but like you
Bangs,
can't
dude,
do that.
bangs.
That's literally Miss freaking knocking words. yeah, the teacher. Obviously you can't wail in a classroom. That's a distraction. She's trying to teach.
I mean, she was wailing. She wasn't just crying. Like, she was like, like,
But yeah,
like I
yeah.
mean, I was trying to
Wasn't
learn.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm just
exactly.
kidding. No, I was sitting there like just chilling
I wasn't-
and then
I
like
wasn't trying to
minding my
learn,
own
but-
business. Here I look up and the girl's screaming and crying, and I was like, bro, what's happening? Like, I don't want. Did somebody just get
Is there a
shot
school
through the
shooting or,
window? Like what?
Exactly.
Yeah, there was a loud bang before. Like, oh my god.
But like, yeah. Like, I wasn't trying to learn.
Like, what
but
was
I
she
really
even
wasn't trying to
crying
get
about?
that crap,
Like, I don't even remember.
I don't know. It was because of stuff. You know how
Like-
Miss Maloney, freaking, she always like freaking,
Names.
like roasted people. Nick, her name really isn't Miss Maloney. Miss Maloney freaking roasted people. She always roasted
Wait.
students. Like,
Oh.
it's fun. Like, it's fun.
I used to
And
call
I
her-
think she did that to Estesa. And they got freaking like really scared. Like got really mad because
No, it was just-
God dang it, Miss Maloney roasted her.
No, it was, remember, because we were talking about what we need to do to make a goal for our future self, and she was always crying, so then the teacher was like, maybe you shouldn't, try to get control of your emotions, stop crying as much.
2 minutes
And then she started crying again. Like, bro, you just skipped, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then,
But-
like, a week later, we did this circle thing where we, like, share our feelings, which was kind of weak.
Yeah.
And then she said that, like, they were talking about bullying, if we ever got bullied by anybody, and nobody was really saying anything. And then she said that she straight up got bullied by a teacher. And everybody just gave, like, the meanest glare. And maybe
No, I
that's
remember
why she thought
everybody
she was
laughing.
bullied.
I remember
Well,
at least
duh.
me, I was laughing. Because she said she got bullied
Well,
by
I
a
mean,
teacher.
she said the
I was
dumbest jokes
laughing.
too, and it was so funny. No,
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
thought it was funny because nobody would like that one time in 6th grade. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. Maybe people would view it as bullying. I don't know. That nobody laughed at her joke, but it wasn't funny. Like, I don't. Nobody laughed at her
Yeah,
joke.
you have
anybody,
to be
alright?
funny for somebody to laugh. Like, that's
That's
not
not
bullying.
laughed
If
at-
you don't laugh at somebody,
and-
that's just your own opinion. Like,
It was
that's not bullying.
It was dead silent, and I started laughing because nobody was laughing. And I always remember that.
The freaking say the joke right now. Say the joke, because I know you know it.
It was like a Donald Trump joke, but I don't want to go into that. It's far.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, she said a stupid joke about Donald Trump.
No, she said, okay, I'll just say it. She said, do you guys want to hear a racist joke? And the teacher was like, sure. Which I realized right now that the
That's-
teacher probably should have said yes to the racist joke. So anyways, she said, all right. And then she said Donald Trump just as the racist joke. And nobody laughed. And it was the dumbest thing in the universe.
Yeah, that is the
And
dumbest thing.
I started laughing because it was like, oh my god, it just makes me happy thinking about it. It's because, oh my god, like none of you understand. It was dead silent in the classroom, and I was looking at everybody's face, and they were just, their mind was blown. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
exactly. I was like, I don't like. Oh my gosh.
I miss that school.
Yeah, me too.
I miss the
But, like-
people. I don't miss the school. Forget the school.
Yeah.
They tried to ruin my life by saying I was a white supremacist,
Oh
even
yeah.
though I wasn't white.
That's so stupid.
They also try to
Freaking-
they also try to kick me out of the school. They were like,
Really?
"Leave the school." Yeah,
White supremacy.
because I got in a fight with the one kid. Cause remember
You said
they
that,
got the what? You say
you-
I said the N word?
No, I said he said that. Right?
Yeah, he
Oh,
said
yeah,
the
he said
N-word.
the
You
N-word.
told him not to, and
I-
then you're the white supremacist.
Yeah.
What?
No, he threw the first punch. I literally had a bruise on my face. It ended with him throwing a freaking. Well, I put him in a headlock. We all know the story, all right? And
Yeah.
he whipped a clipboard at me, and it was a wooden clipboard with metal on it, and it snapped on the wall, like in half. And then I got yelled at, and the teachers pulled me away, and they're like, "Really, David? Did you really just start that fight?" And I was like, "Hold on, what
I
you
don't know how
talking
you
about,
didn't
Chief?"
get like I
And
would
then
have killed
no,
him.
Well,
he
they
used his
said-
witness.
No.
Or freaking.
No, he said that he started the fight. It was like, no, no, no. I said he did. And then I was like, what? Hold on,
my-
Big Chief. And then Miss W called the phone and was like, yo, get this kid. He's starting problems in this classroom. Because everybody was mad because the principal lied. And then went back on me. And then she was like, you calling me a liar? And I was like, well,
Yes.
were you lying?
I ain't
And then
calling
she
you
was
a
like,
truther.
she's like, are you calling me a liar? And I was like, hold on, big fella. Hold on, big fella.
Dude,
And then
you
she was
said-
like,
You should have said that. You was their legend, JV.
I ain't calling you.
no shit. Then she was like, okay, then you could just leave my school. And I was like, nah, fam. And then I come back like 2 weeks later with my mother.
Fight through rounds of
Because she was trying to like throw me in detention and never let me outside or see the light of day. And then she starts yelling at my mom.
Round 1.
What? The principal's
she's
yelling
so
at my
mad.
mom. I think, well, because I already established that I was a higher power in that school, remember?
Yes.
Elite target
Yeah,
nearby.
Teachers were struggling to argue against me with their
Yeah,
weak
that was
opinions.
with everybody though. Like, look at Miss Z. Like, she can't. Miss W. She
Well,
came
she started
bawling in.
crying. Miss W. Yeah, Miss W was crying at everything. Like, I
W
swear to
didn't know how
God.
to handle her class, like, at all. We took control of that school.
Yeah, well, it was mainly just our group of friends, to be honest,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
our other kids would try to do it, and then they would get like 12 weeks of detention.
The bomb squad would try to do it, and they couldn't freaking do it at all. Freaking.
Dude! You gotta. What? Dude! Yeah, what, dude! Dude, no. Dude.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is so funny.
Dang, this podcast is 110 minutes long. This is fun, though. I like this.
The
Me
bomb
too,
squad.
honestly. No, seriously, they would try to do it, right? And nobody would, like, laugh. They would literally just cause mischief for no reason at all. And, like, we would do it for fun and for laughs. And,
Wait,
like,
they
we got-
called her Mister?
What?
they
No,
called
they,
Mrs.
ca-
W
they
Mister.
caused, no, they caused mischief.
Caused
Like, they would run
mischief.
on tables
Oh.
for, like, no reason. Like, that was what, the stuff we
Well,
would do
that
in, like,
week,
6th
that's
grade.
not what we did. Like, no, all the teachers would just argue with me to argue,
Yeah,
even though
and-
they were wrong.
Yeah, and then, Miss Z actually freaking, Miss W
Miss
freaking.
W.
Well, we can say Miss Z because we're not saying her full name.
Well, then I'm talking about the kids. Or
Oh.
beep. Beep.
Okay, alright, but like, she literally- like,
Bro, now he's gotta beep that out too. Shut up. It must be hard to beep.
No, it's
Yeah.
I can't-
No,
I
you have to rewatch this whole thing now, cause that's
I
what I
do
was,
have
I
to
was trying to
rewatch
make
the
it
whole thing.
easier for you.
I can't like
You
skip
watch
out on
an hour
anything
and
because then.
finish.
But anyway, Missy, I was
Yeah.
talking to her and I was like, hey, I really don't like Tom, the skinny Tom that got destroyed by that one guy in a fight, right?
Yeah.
But
don't
I was like, I really
Peter
don't like
either.
Tom.
It's gonna-
And she was like, well, Tom is literally, he's just trying to be like you. He's just trying to be cool. He's just trying to like start problems and be the cool kid. And I was just like, wow, you're kind of right.
But then again, we never started problems. The problems always came to us. Like we would
Well,
be
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
down, and then
Except for
they'll,
that one
like,
time we. But anyway, yeah, those.
You're the
those
only
kids were-
one. You're the only loose cannon here. I swear to God.
Round complete.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. It's like jumping that kid. It didn't have anything to do with race. It was literally just a child game. It was a game. Everybody, like 6, 7 people would play. We would
Well,
just all beat
wait,
each
hold on.
other.
I'll explain it to everybody. All right, everybody. This is the game. All right. Have you ever like? Okay, what is that called? Where they slap the
It's
back
like-
of their freaking neck?
It's redneck, but it's
Redneck.
basically like tag.
Oh yeah, it's redneck.
Round
But-
2.
Yeah,
Just,
it's
like,
like
hitting each
tag.
other.
You hit somebody with a paper, like a rolled up piece of paper, and then you give them the paper to go hit somebody else. So, anyways,
Exactly.
the child that was hurt in the long run, he grabbed a paper and he constantly started this, which was like Well, probably our acquaintance, right?
Yeah.
Or
it
your
was
guys'
our
friend, right? I don't really talk
Yeah.
to him.
No, yeah, you did.
I didn't talk to him all
I
the
don't think we're
time.
talking about the same time. It's the same guy. It's I'm gonna bleep that part out too.
Oh,
This-
okay.
He,
okay.
Yeah, he kept
Yeah,
hitting
yeah,
him. That he was our friend, right? He kept
I thought
hitting
it
all
was
of us actually.
Ab.
No, it wasn't Ab.
Remember?
Oh yeah, no, it was Ab and it was Steven. It was Stefan and it was Ab.
It
Alright?
was. It was Ab. It was
And it was
Abraham.
Lorenzo.
And,
No, we could say Lorenzo because he's coming on the show. But it was Ab and Stefan, right?
Oh yeah.
And me and Lorenzo. He kept beating us repeatedly. So we're like, okay, we're gonna team up on him. We're gonna start beating. Like we
Yeah, it
told
was
him.
like-
We told him we were like, at the end of the day, we're gonna get you. Like we're gonna start beating you too. And then he was.
He had this
we
weird
were like,
break
I'm
to
warning you.
smile too. It was so
Yeah, and
funny.
he was just like.
Like I don't know. Every time I saw him, he would make me happy. I don't know. Like I don't know. He seemed like a jokey dude. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like
Probably
even though
was
like I
jokey.
don't know. But anyway, so they were like, oh, we're gonna get you, and then they got him, and then he started crying.
Yeah, he
And then-
basically couldn't handle it.
It wasn't
And
like physically beating. Well, I wasn't even there, so I can't even say anything. I was gone for fighting
Well,
another
yeah,
kid.
we were. Yeah, I guess it wasn't like we didn't like beat him to death, but it was with paper, and we just beat him in the head with paper, like magazine rolled up, because he
Oh
did
my
that to
god,
us.
this might seem so bad for like suburban white people. Just letting everybody know we live in a city.
This was normal.
This
Okay,
is-
this was
we
was
live in a
normal.
large city. So this is normal stuff for us, all right?
Like this was normal. Kids being kids. We were just messing with each other, like horsing around in the city. It wasn't anything like bad, okay? And we would just like mess with each other. When the teachers caught it, they're like, "Hey, stop hitting!" But like, they weren't gonna like throw us in detention for killing somebody because we weren't. We were. It
Yeah,
was
they
all,
would
like, kind-hearted.
honestly, it was like a grade-wide thing. And they would just
Yeah.
take the papers away and nothing would happen.
Yeah. So it wasn't like
And
that
then that
bad,
was
but like
it.
we beat him. All right, he cried. It didn't have
It
anything
wasn't
to do with
a
race,
it wasn't
like, at
a
all.
beat. Don't say beat. That sounds so
I guess
bad.
beat is bad, but like we hit him with paper rolled up magazines, and he got really angry, or not angry. He got really sad, and we. Yeah.
Honestly, I think he really didn't understand. And he probably thought you guys were trying to beat him for real.
Maybe,
legit.
2
maybe.
minutes remain.
Because
I
that
mean-
school was so weird. Because they said, "Oh, do you even want to bring that thing up with the one kid that left, who accused you of?"
No.
Should we bring
no,
that up?
That was bull. I mean, yeah,
Alright.
you can, because I know I did
But,
not
like-
do that. That was actually.
Well, you
oh my
didn't
God,
do
I'm
it.
so
Everybody
mad.
knows you didn't do it. But like,
Yeah.
that was how fake our school was.
They still said I did it, and because they listened to that one guy. Like, oh my gosh, I would literally told him, I was like, I'm sorry if it's like if you thought it was like that, but now I'm just like, I shouldn't have said sorry. I should have kicked him down the stairs and broke his neck, because that's really annoys me. Like, oh my god.
I feel like you should just tell him. All right.
Yeah, just say it. I don't care.
All right. So there's this kid. All right. His name was Todd. That's not his real name. So. His name was Peter
Todd.
or Timothy Jack or whatever we're gonna call him. All right. And he was very new to our school. We would get random like 3 to 2 new kids every year.
Elite
And
targets
he came
nearby.
in, and it was fine. He was cool for like the first half, but then
wasn't
he was
cool.
kind of like a weird. Well, I'm saying in the beginning he was like a
Yeah.
normal child,
He was like, yeah.
but then
was
he turned
normal.
into like this weird like manipulator. Like he would like try to like I don't know. It was like our school was kind of like power wise. I don't know how to explain it, but like that's the way it was. And he was trying to hit that upper tier, so he would always make up stuff. And then one time, my good friend Lucas here. You want to go? Cause
Yeah,
I
okay,
forgot
this is
the
what
story.
happened, right? I was in math class, right? Nobody was there except for my friend, right? I was doing some stupid, like, 7th grader stuff. I was like, this is how you pickpocket. And I reached into his his shirt, hoodie.
I
and
kind of sound
there's
like a
nothing there.
rapist, low key.
Like,
I was kidding.
I just reached in and I was like, oh yeah, it's funny. And he was laughing. He laughed. He was like, oh yeah. He didn't say don't do that again. He didn't say, dude, get off of me, like you touched me. No, but afterwards he told.
the rape. It's getting.
Yeah, he didn't do that at all. He was laughing. Like I knew I didn't freaking touch anything because it was like in his
Listen to
pocket.
Harvey Weinstein.
It was in his pocket, right? And then he told the teachers that I went in his pants and thrusted him and stuff. It was
Watch the sword.
just weird. It was super weird. And I was like,
That's a weird thing, cause he was male and you're male, and you are
Exactly.
straight and you have a
I'm
girlfriend.
very yes, exactly. I'm very straight. And
What's his
even
name start with?
Hostile has a sword.
D
Peter.
Positive hit.
Peter, yeah, it's the light skinned guy, you know.
Oh, he wasn't light skinned. He was not even
Like,
I think he was Puerto Rican,
dark-skinned
maybe.
race.
But anyway,
Puerto Rican.
he also
Wait,
he
well, start with.
Don't.
Oh.
We're gonna have to bleep that out, cause like we're already being too descriptive.
yeah. But anyway, he also I think he to pay for a phone or something like that, or he something. I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
Oh
pushed-
yeah.
He pushed down.
And broke his.
Oh,
Not
what
used
is
to, he
his name,
post-
boys?
Oh.
he
He pushed
pushed
little Peter
another
down the
student.
stairs
Yeah.
and broke his arm
Yeah.
Yeah, and
or his
broke
leg or
arm.
whatever. It was.
was
I
his-
think it
it
was,
was
his
his
leg. Was it his
ankle.
leg? It was his ankle. Over a thing. Wait, didn't he break his phone too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Over in what
He
was
broke
that
his
about?
phone and then. No, cause he he gave the kid the phone after his leg was broken, or his
Yeah. He broke his phone.
freaking cankle or whatever it is.
Or he broke it
both
when
of
he
it.
fell.
He broke.
Yeah.
He took two things that day: his leg and
his phone. Yeah.
And his dignity.
But he was just
Yeah,
all
and his
together just a bad person. He was acting like a girl, like about rape charges and stuff like that. He was just all around just
Oh yeah,
bad.
he was just casually making stuff up to ruin
Yeah.
people's lives.
Yeah. but-
Actually, maybe
yeah,
you
it
were
was-
getting bullied, Luke. Hold on.
Yeah, I was
Wait a
I was-
minute. Wait a minute, boys. If we really think about it now, I think it's because we're.
That's harassment.
And if I would bring a gun to school anytime, I would shoot him. Can I
Like,
not say
come
that?
on,
Like,
man.
That's funny though.
We're
Someone won't know we're
Oh.
joking.
Yeah.
They don't
I
know
guess
the
some people
jokes.
actually take that as something and I'll get on the FBI watch list, but so yeah. Anyway, we basically, our little group, we ran the school, and we would do anything we wanted because the teachers either were soft or really didn't care. Like Miss music teacher, Miss Music teacher. And yeah, and our teacher and everything.
Oh yes.
And plus it was like 8th grade, so we were like gonna graduate. We really didn't care.
It was
Yeah,
like
we-
8th grade senioritis. Nobody cared. All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
some people cared. Just our group didn't.
Yeah, we really didn't care. And I got good grades too. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like as long as
My
you
gr-
handed in your
well,
homework,
they couldn't
you got
do
good
anything
grades.
to me. Like literally, they were like threatening me, but like, could they do anything? No, because I had the highest grades in the frickin' school.
Yeah.
That's literally factual evidence.
Well, you were like, me and you had the same reading level at the end of it.
Well,
I
duh,
don't know
'cause
about grade
our
wise.
reading level was maxed. We couldn't
Yeah.
go any higher.
You can. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about grade wise.
My
grades
reading
weren't the
and
best,
math. Oh, my grades were a-okay. I think except for the last year, the last month when you boys know what happened. Probably
Yeah.
don't want to talk about that. I literally showed up like 3 days. That's probably when my grades dropped. But like, the way our grades work, it's grades, but then we take a test, and it's literally not connected to our grades at all. Then that's
Yeah.
the real test. Like, it's weird.
It's just there. Like if you do bad on that test, you'll get intervention.
No, you could have like all minimals, but if you pass that test, you pass the grade.
Well, no, I really genuinely think that they cannot hold you back in middle school.
Oh, they can't hold you back in middle school because the No Child Left Behind thing.
Yeah. Which is
Hence
stupid.
our good friend of ours, you know, that's why he's in high school.
Yeah. A lot of good friends of ours are in high school because of that No Child Left Behind act.
Yeah,
Wait.
I mean, we did our work. I did my work when I was there. Maybe
Yeah,
Nick
but most
didn't,
kids
but I
didn't.
know I did.
Most kids
I,
I
didn't.
actually did most of mine.
Most kids didn't. I did all of my work actually. If I was there, I would do it.
Yeah, me too. If I was there, I would do it. Homework, I would do. I would try to get it done in class because nobody wants to go home doing homework. But I would never
Oh, yeah, I
study, ever. That's something I would never
What are
do.
these grunts, dude?
Because every time I try, if I don't want to learn the information, I'm not gonna keep it in my head. There's no point in studying because, like, seriously, if I don't want to, like, if I don't want to learn about it, like, in math.
If I don't
right?
care about the test and I know it's not important, I'm not studying.
Exactly. If I don't care, I'm not gonna study.
2 minutes
'Cause
remaining.
even if I did, it's not gonna be in my brain. I mean, I could stay up all night taking Adderall, but still not gonna
I
do
mean,
anything.
you don't, so.
I don't.
Yeah.
No. But if I did, it's still not gonna do anything.
I mean, I studied, yeah.
You studied?
But actually, no, man, no, I didn't. Because
I
actually, a lot
well.
of the stuff we went over in our 8th grade year, I already knew. Like, that's probably
Yeah.
why. I would.
And it wasn't really hard. It was
Yeah.
just tasks, like on a paper. Like read this, and then answer the questions. Like that's all you had to do. It wasn't memory or
Yeah,
anything.
even like our high school exam, it would be like overly complicated. Go to this page. It would be like go to this page, go to question Q, image 3, and then it would be like, what does it say? And it would be like, how's your day going? And then we click that answer. Like,
Yeah.
literally. If people actually read it, it was so easy, and I have a
Yeah,
feeling
if you
they
actually
designed
read
it
it and
to
had
be easy.
common sense, like it was so easy. Like it's like, how much does a dog eat? A little food, a lot of food, or food? It's like that. Like you just have to have common sense. It's really just stupid, complete waste of time.
Maybe that's why our freaking schools suck. Our tests are
maybe.
like, do we breathe oxygen? Question mark.
What do we breathe?
I don't know,
Oxygen,
Chief.
Carbon.
But then again, there's kids that
Nitrogen.
fail that. I don't
There
understand.
is kids that fail that because they're just clicking random answers. They don't care. Like, there's
Oh, yeah,
no
you're right.
possible way
Or
you can
they're
actually
brain
fail
dead.
something like that. Yeah, unless they're brain dead.
They're pretty dead.
Unless they're
I
brain
mean,
dead.
yeah. Just usually people don't care.
Yeah.
Red confirmed.
And what's the point of caring when you can just keep going through classes without doing homework anyway? What's the point
They
of caring?
also like scared you to do things because they're like, oh, in high school you do a whole bunch of this, so you better do it in middle
Oh
school.
yeah.
Yeah,
It would
no,
be
you
like,
don't. By the way,
oh.
boys.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell
At
them
least
that,
in-
guys. Your grades matter.
Yeah.
It's just for us because we have a different
county.
set of
Yeah,
standards
different
that need
school
to be
system.
met.
You're a different school.
Different
In ours-
school system.
In ours, it did not matter. What's at least for our freshman year, 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, none
No,
of it
but
mattered.
it does. At our specific school, it does not matter.
Yes, specifically our school. So you guys should probably still. It
I
might
think the
still matter
only
for
thing
you.
my high school used from middle school is like the star scores.
Yeah, I mean, the freshman year for us. God dang it! For our high school.
Don't say our actual where we live, fam. Bruh.
Freshman year for our high school was basically 8th grade. They would teach us like the same thing,
No,
but we
they
learned
said-
in 8th grade.
Yeah, but it's because we're inside of the city, dude. They don't care about us because there's so much of abundance of population. You can't
Yeah.
Because
focus
we're
on
inside of a
everyone.
low-income city, though. And yeah, I guess
you're right. You're right.
you couldn't focus on everything, but you're everybody.
You can't focus on every. No, the only kids they focus on, if you get good grades in a row, they're gonna focus on you because we're like, you're like the only hope. Like you're.
Yeah, for our city, you're the only hope.
Yeah. Our city
usually-
is. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Our city is pretty.
There's like I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been real. I don't know. How do we end it?
All right, boys. This is the end of our first podcast. Nick. Oh my God. You know what? That's it. That's the end. Just all right.
Is you screaming, Nick?